I may be a little bit rusty. It feels like it's been forever, but it's Islanders time and we're back. And it's a winter island. It's a winter wonderland. It's a winter wonderland. And here we go. It feels like it's been ages since I've done this. I don't know why. I don't know if that's because something specific. I've done something, something specific has been going on, or maybe it's just me. I did get pretty far ahead there for a little bit, but I don't think that might be all it is. I sort of got ahead in my recording, and then I lagged a little bit because it took quite a fair amount of time to put together the speedrun video. So hold on a second. I'm gonna layer those right on top of each other and then put this one over here. The idea being that when I later get a temple, those two will be where I put it. So yeah, so I guess what I was getting at there was I got pretty far ahead with my video recordings, and then I had kind of not necessarily a lack of ideas, but I definitely hit oddly, I hit a creative rut with the Fall Guys video, despite the fact that I'm having so much fun playing Fall Guys. Just editing it for some reason really felt like a task. I don't know if there's something in my teeth. Oh god, how embarrassing will this be? And then two, the speedrun video was just like a big undertaking to both edit and do. Yeah, it was tough. It was. Ooh, look at that! Wow, might be the best city center I've ever placed before. So we know we're doing mansions on this side because we're hopefully setting up for a temple like right here. So let's just keep that in mind. But yeah, it was something I'd wanted to do forever. I'd sort of attempted that run really years ago, like 2018 maybe was the first time I attempted it, and was way over 20 obviously because I was just learning it, right? But I tried it a few times back then, and obviously no success, and I was sort of on and off with it, trying it like once every 2 or 3 months and never really making progress. So I thought, well, the thing to do is to just sit myself down for a video and just friggin' do it. And I did, and I'm in that video, despite being hard to sort of do, technically, because it was a lot to cut down and it was very demanding in terms of my actual gaming abilities, is one that I am by far the most proud of, probably since my video on the mobile advertising. Yeah, it was just really, really, really fun to put together, and I feel like I did something, I learned something, I grew. I quite literally grew on camera. No, that's not literal. That's not literal. You know what I mean. Ooh, 25 up here, that's kind of rare. I feel like I want to slot it in like there, but anyways, yeah, I did something that I've been wanting to do forever on camera, and that was super exciting to be able to share with everybody. I admire the speedrunners in that community so much. I think it's so cool, and just the idea of performing on that level at all is awesome. It was just so cool to participate in, even if just a little bit. Oh, nice, I can do this. 11? No, I can't get in any closer. Can I? No. 11, 11, 11, no, 0, 11, 0, 11. Let's take the 11. Yeah, I admire that community so much. And yeah, it's super awesome, really exciting, cool to be a part of that, even if it's just in that little tiny silly way of coming 900th or something in Super Mario World runs. But just to be even so slightly engaged in it is really fun for me. So I hope you guys like that video. I hope it, people take it well, enjoy it, because it'd be really fun to keep doing stuff like that, especially to return to it and try to get like I was saying, like the sub 15 or something as a run would be another major, huge goal that would be fun to hit, I think. Starting to think, or starting to question where this temple's gonna go. It's mildly nerve-wracking, because that's a small space to plan a temple around, especially when I have things like fountains I'm going to want to squeeze in. A 31-point fountain, though, up on that ledge here is pretty good. I'm gonna take it. And then I'm gonna put one of these up there, I think. Is there like a reasonable... yeah, that's a reasonable way to put a mansion. There's another reasonable way to put one. There we go. That's a cool little neighborhood up there. Let's add... Okay, so Plateaus. So that's obviously what I'm thinking right here is where the temple will go. However, those may be in the way if I get too close to it. So let's make sure it is kind of... yeah, something like that. And then maybe we can get a couple more little mansions in here. Should be able to, right? That looks like it's a perfect fit. Yeah, there we go. Wiggle it that way. Wiggle strats. We haven't used a wiggle strategy for quite a while. I don't think. Feels like it's been ages. Sugar. Okay. Let's just take what we can get. We were pretty close there. Let's get the wiggle strat. And then let's go home. Come on, game. Don't treat me this way. Okay, let's go back here. 7, just triple check all of our hut locations. Keep building them on that ridge. Sawmill out here is great, 14 points. Now let's try the mansion again real quick, since the game likes us more now. Right game? Right game? Oh, that's not really where I wanted it. Come on, game. Come on, Islanders. We're friends. You know how many hours I've spent playing you, Islanders? Come on. Don't do me like this. We were so close before. Oh, we were so close before. Think about how close we were and how good of friends we are. Come on now, Islanders. Don't treat me like this. Okay, I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna just go ahead and take that, because it ain't bad, and somebody's gotta take it. And oh, I can always get a tower in there. Does that get a... gets a bonus for a temple, so that's something to think about maybe after afterwards. Can this get on here? Come on, it can get on there. I feel like I'm doing this so much now in these runs. I'm doing like these little tiny minutia squeezes. Like, can that get in there? You would think so. You would love to believe so, but not quite having the luck. keep building up on that ledge. We get another one of these that is worth 8 if it goes there. This is all temple setup if I do that too heavily. 10, 14. Let's take the 14 over here. I need the points more than I need the you know, perfect temple setup. Warehouse, market, gold mine mill. Do we have any shaman areas here? I don't even see a flower. Gonna be honest. Guess I'm taking the warehouse because my weird mouse clicked for me. I need a mouse replacement for sure. That looks like it should go there. Somebody looks like it should go here's happening today. Take a 12 and another 12. There was a 12 on the other side of that. Maybe not. Just keep lining that ridge with 12s. Where would this thrive? An 18 is decent, but it eats up a lot of space. Ooh, a 16 up there is pretty good. Can I set that up for any more success? With anything I have right now? Not really. Let's do it there. We got parks. Haven't placed a single park yet. 12 is pretty good. Another 12 up on that ledge. Why the heck not? If we got a thin, maybe one could fit in one of these spots if we were ever so delicate with it. Tower's pretty good here now. 41. Then we could also take a 39 there. Right? How far over does that reach? Yeah, not that far. Let's take a 41 there. That's a good size. That's a good size tower. Okay. Remember the circus tragedy we had last episode where we couldn't even place it? Not today. I mean, yes, today, but not today. 44-point circus. That's more what we like to see. That's a lot more what we like to see out of a circus. And we can squeeze another cute house right up against it there. Swish. You love it. You love to see it. Gold mine. This may actually do well for us because we kind of have a few weird little spaces in here that oh, what did I just do? Where I think stuff could fit potentially, and I just think it would get access to a lot. Like, what if I did something real bizarre, like slide that in somewhere? I don't know. Something to think about, or even like there. Anyways, this is a free 15, we know that. Is and will be a free 15. 26 out here. 30 up here. Can I get like a... If I got it like in here or something, would that be a weird like... 24, yeah. Let's take the 30 up here. And then maybe we can build around that a little bit too. I think that, yeah, that opens up this kind of area for us to do some fun stuff with more huts. Because they get a few more points now. Got a fountain. I feel like I jumped into... This game got kind of intense quickly, so I feel like I jumped into talking about the game really faster than normal. I don't know. Does that bother you guys at all? I don't... These videos, more than any, I really don't get a solid impression of like what people like because they're so long. I feel like they're really, in a lot of ways, just for me. So I don't know what people do or don't like about them, or even notice about them. If anything, you know. I guess the other thing I could talk about is that I have I've mentioned 100 times before, sort of my fear of not doing this, of not being someone that's doing this well or smartly or whatever. That's something that is definitely still eating at me, but lately it's more to do with self-promotion kind of stuff, where like I'm like, I hate the idea of posting my videos somewhere, and like that seems so necessary, right? If I want to grow this at all, but it really scares me, and I don't think it's necessarily like I'm afraid of what people will say. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like embarrassed by it. It's the Let's see if we can grab these huts and get a nice little. Oh wait, but I forgot we have a new one of these out here. So yeah, we can actually probably get decent along this coast now. 13. It's that I worked. I mean, most people won't know what I did before, or before I was laid off. I did like social media videos and things like that. And I so much hated doing the clickbait thing, the like, I don't know, the like really talking up content, kind of shameless, like, I don't know, just being in everyone's face all the time. There's something about that really drove me crazy, and I did not like doing it at all. And I feel like that has really poisoned my mind in some ways. Like I'm so against the idea of doing that, pretty much solely because, well, okay, hold on, sorry. If I put another plateau there, I get the best, right, of both. Yeah, I get a 78. That's a big market. That's a big market. 2 thumbs up. 17 minutes in. Guys, it's so late for Doggle Clock. I can't believe we were so late. There you go. There's Doggle Clock. It's a little late. It's happening. That's her. She just got a big haircut this week. So she was a little shy about it. She got all wrapped up in the blanket to cool off after her big afternoon of getting a trim. She's a very good girl. I don't know if you guys know that, but I think that's always worth mentioning with her, is that she's very, very good. I don't know where she is right now. I don't have a line of sight on her. I think she might be asleep. The couch, if you guys get an idea for the layout, like right behind my computer monitor, the couch is like, if you sit on the couch, my computer monitor is like behind your head kind of thing. She sleeps on the couch a lot, so she might be right there. Let's say goodbye for now. I'm sure we'll unlock another opportunity to look at her with some more good performance. So I think I jumped out of saying, like, yeah, I sort of got, my mind got really, I don't know, like, upset by the way that I had to handle content in my old job, and I don't know if I ever really, I just don't, the idea of doing something like that again makes me really embarrassed. And I think that's a personal problem I need to get over if I ever want to see any kind of like significant growth or anything here, because it's on me. It's like 100% on me to get myself out there, get my face known. And if I'm gonna do that, if I want to do that, then I'm gonna have to get used to sharing stuff. So maybe I'll make a pact to myself. I will share a video after I'm done recording this. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm pinky promising you, the viewer, my most dedicated viewers that are here 20 minutes into my stupid long slog Islanders videos that I use to just talk to myself for an hour. My pact to you is, as I say, I will share one of my videos online when I finish recording here. How brave of me, right? What is this thing gonna like? This thing's gonna hate everything. These resort oases just hate everything. If you're not on a map with a lot of trees. I think what I really want next maybe is a wall platform to get this thing set up like here. I feel like that would be a decent spot for it, or like here. I don't know. I think maybe this is honestly an ideal spot, like right there, because it catches both neighborhood mansions and that gold mine. So let's keep that spot locked in our head. That's where we want to put our jewelry store. Jewelry. Don't know if I know how to say that correctly. Jewelry. Okay, let's hold out on fishers. We have another mason, so that's the thing, right? So that's 75. It gets 25 for each mason. And these masons make 14 in here now. 14 and 8 isn't amazing for a mason, but the fact that now I can get 125 point temple, 1,000,000,000% makes that worth it. That's a dab. That's a great temple. And that's just planning. That's just us. We're getting better at this game, right? Right off the start, I said, I want to put a temple here. So I lined up all these masons. I put my mansions on there. Put the plateau down. Just a good execution. Just the satisfaction of great execution on a great plan, right? That's what we're finding here. Ooh, a second wall here is actually going to do amazing, but, you know, we'll save that excitement for later. 39 point... Yeah, 39 point tower is hard to complain about. Where else would I put it? I could do 31 there, but that's all minus, with big minus penalty. Oh, 40. Take the 40 by sort of edging it off to the side a little bit, and then we can hug that house in there. And that one in there too. Expand on the neighborhood a little bit. This is like this is very much a dock city, which we haven't really had in a long time. Heavy on the heavy on the plateau stuff here. I think I'm gonna end up building in more of a neighborhood here anyways, so I kind of want to take a big fountain there, because yeah, I think I'm gonna do stuff like this starting now. So let's do it. 21. Where's the fountain gone? We'll stick it up on this side for 38. And then an 18 point mansion out there. These guys are still doing 13, 12, 4. Ooh, that's a nice spot. Right on the edge there. Can a buddy fit next to you? No. 13 in there, that kind of fills up that spot, which is nice. It's a nice idea for sure. Let's do that. Yeah, let's tuck in a little hut there. It's our little secret. Let's all forget about that cute little hut we tucked away. Tavern, that's one I've been waiting for to slide up on. I was thinking I would slide it up on, right in there. I mean, 25 actually might be the best we're gonna get. 29. This is where I was thinking it would go, but honestly it doesn't. I guess we just have less houses than I thought. 29 is pretty good. Oh, we have 2 more that we can put up though. So let's put up these last 2 houses before we... 25 point house there. So this should be a 30 now or so, yeah. 31 up on that ledge. It's a good spot for it, because nothing else is going to fit there. Brickyards. Jeez Louise, we're getting stuff that I just truly have no idea what I'm going to do with, you know? Like, can I fit another friend in there? No. Yeah, like these brickyards and the shamans, I feel like they're just gonna give me negative points. Not exactly looking forward to finding a place to put those. 13. Even my huts are not really giving me the return I would normally expect on a hut. Because we're just not getting as many city centers and stuff. I have such a wide variety of things I need to place down here. And all of it is just kind of awkward. I don't know. 35, if I put that out there, that's got to be the place, right? Park, I can maybe squeeze a 15-pointer in there. That's a good park location. I really don't have many others. Could probably, yeah, get like an 18 out here, but I think a house would do better, wouldn't it? Let's see. We don't need to do houses yet. Brickyards, I mean, like, what are we looking for here? I guess they do pretty well when they're touching masons, huh? 40. That seemed pretty good. What are we getting there? 30 something, right on the edge of this. $29. I'll take a 29-point brickyard. That's good. Oh, this was the wall I was excited about because I think it's going to be like 27 or something. No, just 20. 20 is still good. 20 still good. 13 there's something. Can I get it something in there? I feel like I have a few little spaces that'll be good. Yeah, there we are. 30-point wall. Incredible. You love to see that. You love to see something like that. 28 point. Jeez, what kind of weird hack have I discovered here with this mill? 35-point mill dead in the center of town? Sure. Add that little beautiful bit of motion in the middle of town. Why the hey not? Why the hey not, guys? 7, I think, is probably the best we're gonna get anywhere here. So let's just throw it out on that peninsula. Here I know that I want to do this for a couple of reasons. One, the points are not so bonkers, and then 2, I know that these get a bonus for being on top of those. So let's get this seaweed farm out there and then just start racking in the big mama points for playing on there. Huh? What do you guys think of those big mama points? And then building a few big mama mansions out here. Look at those points. Point Central. Pointsters University. 20-point wall. Are you kidding me? We can't lose. I mean, we literally can't lose because we've already unlocked our next island, but also because we're all friends having fun here together, so how would we lose, you know? There's no possible way to lose. Time for a balloon. 47. Where can this go somewhere that it'll actually get me decent points and feed into my balloon? 16. I mean, over here is just 6. Up here is going to be nothing. I'm going to take this. And then... what else am I getting a bonus for here? Towers, markets, circuses, temples. I don't have any more towers. That's just fantastic. An 85-point balloon. Wow. That unlocked an extra dogger clock. We're not going to do it yet. This is the cliffhanger to get you to stay. We have unlocked dogger clock, but now is not the time. It's too soon. Just keep that in mind. We do have an incoming dogger clock, and I want you to be excited about it. I don't know if I've ever had this many different buildings kind of swamping my zone. Ugh, my zone is getting swamped. A wall so 2 wall plateaus, one for, I'm looking for one for my jewelry store and one for the little boy who lives down the lane. No, one for the jewelry store, one for the market. I can get a new market in like here and it'll do really well for me. That's the hope, at least. Does this squish in here? Of course not. That would be too satisfying. We don't want that. We don't want things to be too satisfying. One of these plateaus, it would be nice to get this in somewhere on maybe on one of those, on the same wall platform, perhaps the jewelry store goes on. They could share one. Another mansion out here, I almost certainly can. I certainly can, and I certainly did. We have a new city center. Could go somewhere like down here. 23. Pretty good. Yeah. Why not? That's the logical direction we would want to keep building out in anyways. So why the heck not? 12 points up here is great. That'll be the best we get anywhere else, right? Oh, I eat my words. 1 extra point. How delightful. Oh, I don't want water plateau. I want wall plateau. Okay. Have to find a place for some more huts now. So huts, yeah, I was gonna say, they do really well when they have a lot of those town centers in their range. So now that we added a new one, we get a couple of sweet 16s and 18s up there. Do I have any more mansion room up on this neighborhood? Doesn't really look like it. I think we're... The thing is we're eating up, we are munching up our, how you might say, our ground space very quickly on these small islands because we're doing very well, which is great, but is not so great for ground buildings. So this is a great spot for this because the new market is potentially going to go like here on a wall platform, so that would be a big boon to that one. This could go like here maybe and still touch the, no. It goes, it can go here and get a little bonus, sure. Why not? Jeez. Like I said, just getting space, just space at a premium here. 12-point fountain way off in the little nook there. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's take a 19 there. It's a really unique place for a fountain. I kind of like it. Can I do like some weirdo thing with this? Just like slide it in off the water up to here. Oh, I could maybe do a weirdo thing with a plateau there, though. Could I? Is it possible? Doesn't look like it's especially possible. We've got parks, though. People like parks, right? Folks like parks? Hey, folks, how you feel about parks? Could I sell you a park somewhere here? 7. Oh, you know what? These things, or this gives a bonus when it goes near 1. So you know what we're gonna do? I think I'm gonna do something like that. You know what? Yes, I'm gonna do it. Call me ill-advised, if you must. But I'm gonna do that, and then that gives me a just like a free zone here that I can really green up, and it'll give me a place to actually put those dang. Oh, okay, now's the time. We've talked about this. Okay, okay, yep. Boom, 20 points. And then we get a 70-point jewelry store. Amazing. And now we can fit a monument out there for 47 as well. That's great. Our next market, we were saying, was gonna go kind of on a weird little angle here for 76. Fantastic. Just racking in the points. 9. Sure, that'll fit there. Huts, we're doing great up here. Getting us like 18 for free every time. Another wall plateau. A fisher could actually get a couple points out here now because of that new town center. That one actually didn't touch it, but you know the deal. Shaman, which I don't want, because where do they go? I'm quite seriously not going to get any points for them anywhere because I don't have any flowers on the whole map. And they don't really get bonuses. Oh, they get bonuses for seaweed. I guess I could maybe stick... Yeah, okay. Stick one out here to tend to be the home of the seaweed farmer. And then I guess just another 5 down here or something. Not gonna really go anywhere else that gets me any bonuses. Stick it in the corner there where a lot of our parks are gonna end up going. I got this long, thin park that I was thinking I would be able to find a home for in here somewhere, but might be wishful thinking. Oh, yeah, okay. It's in there. 14 is good. This one I know that I'm just gonna end up putting over here anyways, so let's just keep stacking it up. Parks can't go on rock. Maybe like here or in here. Maybe not now that that shaman's there. There might have been a chance at some point there. Not now, not today. Oop, there you go. That's something. 16? Yeah. Happy I found that spot. And then, oh, I can take the 13 there too with it. Had a nice little path in. Little path into there. 7, not great. 4, Oh, I feel good. I feel relaxed for sure now here. I think I mentioned I've been way into Fall Guys lately, and boy, does that game not do anything to help you relax. It's beautiful, it's very, very fun, but it gets your heart rate up, and it can also be, like, just infuriating. It can be so frustrating as a game. You know, the people throwing you around and everything. Ugh. Just a miserable nightmare. A new tavern that actually might just sit beautifully there for 29. Or for 55 there. Wow. That's the spot. I don't know if anyone's been watching Glow Up, but ding dong, that's a tavern. Ding dong. Not funny at all unless you watch Glow Up, and even then, probably still not super funny. We have some wall, maybe along the edges up here somewhere. Oh, that was a 20, yeah. A few wind protection walls up here, another 26. Sometimes these walls will really do something for you, huh? Sometimes. Can I do some weird wall baloney in here? No. Wall baloney. Ooh, that's some wall baloney, but there's another wall there already. 16, little seawall, 16, keep that in mind. Like, look at this, just indiscriminately placing it on the water. I don't really get that, but hey, that's something. What do we have in this new pack? Another free 18, 17. Free 19 if I placed that exactly right, but let's keep the symmetry going. Another pointless shaman. Can hide it on that. You know what? It's gonna be nothing anyways. Boop. Gets its own little fun home there. More good seaweed farms. I think I'm gonna take up this little seawall initiative here. Might have somehow angled myself out of the 16 that was here before, but that's not bad. House. I mean, 9. 9 ain't much. But even going there, ooh. Oh, you know what we could do? If I wanted to go absolutely bonkers nutso. Well, for one, I mean, we could do something like this, right? And then kind of add a few houses out here for points. I think what I was hoping or imagining was that I would gonna slide this along the back here because no other one is gonna fit, and I'm gonna wish I had used them there next time when I don't have a choice. See, like that, like, anyways, just covering this stuff in green. Okay, now another, trying to see if I get like access to maybe like another, oh, I did not know that I could just kind of layer them underneath the fissures. That looks cool and I'm happy with it. More of these kind of hang out here. You know, I can't, there's nothing that gives this a bonus. A warehouse, one warehouse out here. But I can't put this on rock. 9 points if I tuck it perfectly in here. Out by the resort. Why not? Look at all these lakes. Goofy. Little goofy out here. Okay. So this is again gonna be a big, great spot to put this. 42. That mill is gonna carry a ton of, it's gonna give us a ton. Because mills are just insane like that. I don't really know why. 12. Maybe not. Take it all back. 13. 0. 15. 20. 20 is pretty good. I mean, what's giving it the bonus? It's all those. 16. Yeah, 20 is good. And it takes a nice little spot on this edge here, which could use some... Could use a little bit of fun motion there. We've got another jewelry store that I just don't think I'm gonna find a good home for. -5 still. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not in the way I want, at least. So one thing I could do is something like that. And then start bringing houses out towards the balloon. Like that. Just rack up a ton of houses there. Fountain is great up here, 29. Can this go in here somewhere? 14. It's not much. I think we have moved pretty quickly today, it feels like. But we still have some experimentation space. I think it's still going pretty well here. 9, 6. We have room to play right now. And I could just close this off with two walls here in the near future. Kind of out of places. Oh, I started building a new neighborhood over there. I kind of forgot about that. Not exactly the most profitable neighborhood in the world, but better than nothing. 20, where am I going to put this one now? 14, 16 is not the worst I've ever seen. I was seeing over here, I thought something a little 17, yeah. 15, 13, 10 out here. This, I had a good spot lined up for you. A 12 up here. Where's the 12? 13, that's great. 8 brick. These, right, so these we're in love with. Yeah. What an eclectic wall plateau there. There's our brickworks, a big giant monument, and a jewelry store. I don't know what we would call that. Like, what could that have possibly been? I don't know exactly. I guess we could say, like, you know, even in here, 20 points right on top of all that, but saw something better, I thought, in here for a second. Thought I saw like 27 or something. Oh, 21. Yeah, hard to beat 21. This could be an ancient brickworks. Maybe it's a museum of the old brickworks that used to be here, and then the island has like eroded downwards. I don't know. The island has eroded downwards over time and left that brickworks on this. They built this plateau up there to support the old brickworks, and then the jewelry store is just a gift shop, and the monument is a monument to the old brickworks. Great, we did it. We created lore for our game, for our island. Hope we all are appreciating how much effort I'm putting into the lore here. I'll put that down in my big giant, like, whatever you would call it, my big giant lore Bible for our huge Islanders run. Where can I stick this thing that would not suck? I guess what I should have... What was my last move? Dang. I was putting that there. I was going to say if I still had the... If I still had the water plateau, that definitely would have been the place to put it. Nothing else too huge to stick a wall around and protect. Walls love protecting, and I'm not sure I got much left for them to do. I have a lot of parks. Let's do the parks for a few parks out here if we can't even get any points anymore, if we haven't fully saturated on parks, which we basically have. Can that like squeeze in a spot? No. No. The park zone has been filled. Is there any room for a park somewhere in our main neighborhood? That would be ideal, I think. If there were. A 5 is nothing special. A 4, a 5 again. A 6 maybe, nope. Why doesn't that fit there? I don't know, I don't really want to spend, especially now that we've already unlocked the other island, I don't really want to spend a ton of time just like doing finicky little park checks. That's not exciting for people to watch, so I don't want to turn into that. Let's just design a nice little area for our shaman out here. Just keep piling on the parks. It's gorgeous out here. What are you going to complain about? 13. Ooh, there we go. We found a little spot for this friend. 31. Potentially our last pack here. Yeah. So, actually don't think there's much we can do with a water plateau here. Yeah. Complete that and make it look cool. Add, maybe add a mansion just out towards the end of the dock here. No, we'll add it in here with its friends. We can add it with its friends. 5 points. Yeah. And we know these houses do really well up here. 20. 17, great spots. Another lumberjack that is not gonna be happy because the trees are all eaten up. 6 is fine. Yeah, guys, I think we're coming to the end. The end comes a lot quicker on these ones that have like that have very limited ground space, because it just fills up and then, you know, your points get not decimated, but I mean, you really lose out on a lot of points. You get huge with little ground space like this, like you get some huge big ticket items like 125 point temple, right? Like 270 something point markets, like that's great. But once you've got those, like you're really in a tough spot a little bit. I'm happy with this wall plateau that ended up being just a bunch of 20 point houses. Really nothing to complain about there, but yeah, I think that's it. I mean, if I was really thinking, I could have maybe exploited this for 2 jewelry stores. The second one just being worth a lot less. But it doesn't look like that would work out for us here. I could... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, why not? 11 points, that's fine. No other way it's gonna sit in there, right? Not for any more points. There we go. We got everything out of our inventory, and we wrapped up an island. Awesome. That felt, I don't know, I feel like I was less conscious of time passing there. I think I was really zoned in on where I was placing things and how. Yeah, but I'm really happy with this. I feel like as this second run goes on, as we get deeper and deeper into the videos, we kind of we get this better understanding, and these islands become more dense and more point bearing than I'm used to. But we have some really cool stuff here. I'm really happy. This seaweed farm out here was really awesome to plan for. This temple was huge points for us. That was really cool. I went from complaining about temples in my runs to actively planning for them, because they do come up so they can be so important if you plan for them, right? So yeah, just super dense city in here. Where would I live? Oh yeah, we also made this little nice park area. Just like a provincial park out here. Local brewery, resort, and then like a little hut, a little shaman hut, windmill. Where would I live though? I don't know. Honestly, maybe I would just go super dense in this area, live somewhere like here, in that hut, and be like right in the heart of everything. You get access to your market. You get temples right there. There's big, gorgeous towers there. Maybe there's like a stairway up past the masons to the ancient brickworks. Um, yeah, that's a lot of fun. I appreciated doing this one. I appreciate you guys watching along at home. Yeah, just checking out some nice shots of this city, and also, we gotta have our thumbnail in here somewhere, right? Where would we get that thumbnail from? I don't know. Just a beautiful city in general. It really was. I was starting out with all these plateaus, but then I got so many water sort of docks here. I think that's a cool addition. Yeah, just a lot of fun here. I like this color scheme together, the blue and the yellow. The yellow splashes are really, really nice. I don't know. You guys ready to move on? It's a little faster than normal, I guess, but, that happens sometimes. So, again, thank you guys. Let's say goodbye to this lovely city. And we will say goodbye to our little friend, shaman friend, way out on the island there. Yeah, and we will see what we got next week. Let's go. Alright, well, thanks for listening to me talk. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything. If you're somebody that watches these videos, I appreciate you a lot. Here's our next little island. We got a lot of ground space here, so a lot of flowers too. Wow, these are going to be some high point shamans. Remind me to take shamans early. Remind me in the comments, take shamans early next island. Okay, I did not forget. I owe you that dog. I don't remember what I owe you it for, but I know that I owe it to you. I think it was maybe for a circus or the temple. Was it just the temple? It might have just been the temple. I don't know. But there's my sweet dog. Give her a boop on the nose. Give her a kiss on the forehead. She's going to bed. I'm going to bed. I guess you're watching this in the morning, so you just got up from bed. I hope you slept well. You're watching this whenever you want. I don't know when you're watching this. Why am I ranting like this? Video's over. Check out this beautiful, we'll go back here. We got this beautiful island next time. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys again. And see you in a week for another island. See you later.